Next on our list of big games to talk about is Ole Miss LSU. This is going to be an extremely big game. Um, it's probably going to um, determine the SEC. Ole Miss is 4-0, 2-0 in the conference. LSU is 4-0 and 1-0 in the conference. So it's a big game. What do you guys see? What are you looking for in this one?
Sure. Let me start off this one because I have something a little bit outside of football to talk about with this
I
game.
think I
So
know what this
obviously we
is.
know the big storylines going into this game. You've got LSU and kind of their middling offense versus Ole Miss, who has started off the season rough, but they bring in their second string quarterback and they're starting to cook absolutely right now. But there's a little bit of stuff going on outside of football related to this game. So I don't know if you guys are aware, but so recently, Lane Kiffin's daughter, Lane Kiffin is the head coach of Ole Miss. She comes out the other day publicly dating LSU star linebacker Whit Weeks. So she posted this, and so the funniest part of this was Lane Kiffin, who's like a big Twitter, social media user guy. He comes out on podcasts. He goes out and tweets, "Take the over." In this game, once it was a picture of he posted a picture of himself and his daughter, who's now dating the LSU star linebacker. It said take the over. So I if if Ole Miss gets the chance, they will run up the score on LSU. They will run up the score. So I think this could actually be. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna give the Ole Miss the win here. Uh, and actually, I'm not gonna have it in a high scoring game. I'm gonna say, give me Ole Miss 31-27.
And the Clemson game wasn't very. It wasn't much of a beatdown. It was a 7-point win. That was what kind of catapulted them into that top of the rankings. So I don't know. I think LSU may not be as good as they looked early in the season, just from a schedule standpoint. But I guess we'll see. This could be a team against a win against a real team. So we will see.
Fellas, I'm gonna buck you on this. I'm gonna take LSU in this one, and this simply because of Nussmeier. I think that quarterback play is going to be the difference in this game. One more top game to discuss: Alabama, Georgia. Alabama always seems to have
Yes, they're
Georgia's
at
number
Georgia.
for some reason.
At Georgia.
Now this game is where are they playing this game? Game is at are they playing in
I think
excuse
they're
me,
at Georgia. Georgia. They're at Georgia. Yeah, it's
yeah, yeah, they're playing
yeah.
in Athens. Um and Georgia's coming off of a bye. So where do we stand? Because I got to tell you, if Alabama loses this game, woo, it's going to get crazy in the SEC, man. We might be
Um,
we
this I think that a lot of people wrote off Alabama after that week one loss, but they've looked nice the last few weeks. Um, it seems like they've kind of corrected some of the issues that they had against Florida State, um, and now they may be back ready to compete for the SEC. Um, it seems like, yeah, like you said, they've had Georgia's numbers the last few years.
so I'm going to say the team, and Dan's not here, that I think is out is Illinois. Our preseason, we had him number 11, and that beat down that they took to Indiana, we were wrong on that. I think Indiana is back in fast track to make the playoffs. So the part 1A was that question. The part 1B is this, and Anwar, is Notre Dame done? And I think Dan might have been talking about that, but is Notre Dame done? They've got 2 losses. Oh, come on. They're 1-2, and they still got them ranked in the polls. Give me a break. You realize that they were 0-2, 0-2, and still ranked. Anwar, I agree with you. I think that they're out as well, unless USC is that team, and then they can knock them off. But every time I look at ESPN or I look at college football news or any of those type of shows,
Am I back?
and if that's the case, hey Dan, can you do me a favor? It's asking you to close all of your other browsers other than the one that we are on.
Yeah, this is the only browser I
Can you
have.
do that? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to close this out. There we go. Dan, we've kind of moved on a little bit, but I'm going to give you a chance to respond. Is Notre Dame in or out of the playoff conversation?
I'd say that the chances that they make it are lower than the chances that they don't. I don't think they'll make it. I think they still have an outside shot, but I doubt it.
Dan, that's not the question. Are they in or are they
I think
out?
they're out.
Okay. That's how you answer a question.